What's happening, guys? Dave Bowen, the Last Honest Marketer, and man, I am excited to be alive. I'm excited to be talking to you here on this video today, and my goal in this video is to help you to break through. Okay, and what we're going to talk about on this video is basically talking about adversities, talking about struggles. I know a lot of people are, we all do. We all go through struggles. Even successful people go through struggles and adversities, but it's a matter of how you look at them, and it's a matter of how you handle them. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. And I want you to close out all other distractions. I want you to pay very close attention to this video, because my goal, my intention, because I do set an intention before I do everything, especially videos, which I recommend that you do too, is to help you to break through, to inspire you, to empower you to take action and to change your life. Okay? So again, what I want to talk to you about today is basically looking, and it goes, everything leads back to the power of positive thinking. Everything leads back to your mindset and your thinking. But what we want to talk about today is looking at the positive side of your adversities and struggles instead of the negative. So many of us, and even myself, I struggle with this sometimes too, is we want to focus on what's happening instead of what we can do about it. Henry Ford was once asked, is there anything that you think you cannot do today? And he said, yeah, back when I was young, back when I first got started, yes, but today, no, because I know that I will look at what I can do and not what I can't do about a situation. And see, the problem is that so many of us focus on what we can't do. You may be thinking that you don't want to click that red button below because you think, well, I can't blog, or I don't know how to do anything online. I'm too old, or I can't do SEO. I can't do videos like you. Whatever it is, you're saying what I can't do. And you hear this all the time, but you really need to take that word out of your vocabulary, because the fact of the matter is that there's something that you can do about everything. So focusing on the positive, the can-do side of life instead of the no-can-do. And, it's just understanding that every adversity has a seed of an equivalent benefit. Everything happens for a reason. And again, I don't know what your beliefs are, and it doesn't really matter. But you got to understand, and you really should believe, that there's a purpose for everything. I believe there are no coincidences in life. I believe that everything happens for a reason. Just like I'm here talking to you on this video right now, just like you're watching this video right now for a reason. See, we attract everything into our lives. We attract, it kind of goes back to the law of attraction. We attract what we have in our lives right now. You are exactly where you want to be, whether you want to admit it or not. You are where you want to be, and that's because of your thinking. So, if you look at the situation that you're in right now, if you're broke, if you're whatever it is, if you're struggling, you're depressed, whatever it is, look at that situation and say, okay, what can I do about this situation? What is the purpose for this? Because there is a reason for it. What is the purpose, and what good can come out of this? And that reminds me of a story, and you might have heard me say it before, but I am a recovering alcoholic and drug addict, for those of you that don't know, and actually today is my 19-month anniversary, which is just absolutely unbelievable. It's a miracle. Hard to believe it's already been 19 months, but anyways, about 3-4 years ago, I had I'd hit my bottom. I had sold 2 cars for drugs and alcohol. I got an eviction from my apartment because I hadn't paid rent in that apartment for about 5 or 6 months. And I had no job. I actually had a negative $300 bank account. So I was staying at my buddy's apartment, and I actually was withdrawing off drugs and alcohol because, again, I was at my bottom, and I was just done. And I just told myself, look, you need to stop. And so I laid on that floor withdrawing from drugs and alcohol for 7 days. 7 days. And, I was coming off a couple different drugs that are very highly addictive. And one of them was actually benzodiazepines, which is an anti, like Xanax, Klonopin, Valium, anti-anxiety medication, which I was actually prescribed to, and this is kind of going off topic, but man, I'll tell you, those things are horrible. They actually, for me, they made my anxiety worse, because when I got off of them, when I was laying there withdrawing for that 7 days, my emotions were, actually it was first 2 or 3 days, my emotions were just going crazy. One minute I was absolutely bawling, wanted to die. I didn't want to live anymore. I didn't think I was going to make it out of it. And the next minute I was okay, but I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, and I literally just laid there thinking in my mind for 7 days, and I'll tell you, I truly believe that I would not be the person I am today had I have not gone through that. It really matured me. It made me into the person that I am today, because I had to sit there, I had to deal with those emotions, I had to get my life back on track. I had to get my life back on track. And again, the positive that came out of that is that I became a better, stronger person. Because see, here's the thing, is that everything you go through makes you stronger. It makes you better. And that's the way that you have to look at it. Instead of focusing on like, oh man, life sucks, this situation sucks, I'm going to lose my house, I'm going to lose my car. Instead of focusing on that, focus on, okay, what good can come out of this and what can I do about this situation? And another thing that you have to realize, if you want to get in this industry, if you want to join my team, if you want to click that link below and join my team, or even if you're in some other business, you have to realize, you have to stop thinking like, you're going to get rich overnight. Like you can get rich quick, but stop having that mindset. Because what happens is when you when you click that link below and you join my team, and maybe you struggle the first month, because there is a learning curve for everything. Now with the Empower Network, it really cuts the learning curve down, but there is a learning curve with everything. And you may not have results the very first month. I did, but you may not. And if you have that mindset of I'm going to get rich quick overnight, blah blah blah, you run into some struggles and you're going to quit. You're going to quit. And that's the only way that you can fail, is by quitting. And here's the other thing, is that Napoleon Hill, who wrote Think and Grow Rich, researched 500 of the most successful men, even to this day. And he talks about in this audio that I listen to a lot, that there has never been, out of all the people he's researched, there has never been, and there probably never will be, a self-made, successful person that didn't go through some struggles, that didn't have some setbacks and some failures. There has never been, and there never will be. You look at Thomas Edison, 10,000 failures, 10,000 times he failed to make the light bulb, but he didn't quit. He didn't quit. You look at Colonel Sanders, who is another just incredible story. I forget what it was, over 1,000. He was 60-some years old. He didn't, he wasn't happy with his retirement, his Social Security, and he had this recipe, of course, for chicken. And he went around door to door, and I think had over 1,000 turn downs until he finally got somebody to say yes. Most people wouldn't have gone. They wouldn't even have taken the first step. But most people would have quit after the first, second, third no. And that's the thing, guys. That's the only way that you can fail, is by quitting. And you just have to have that mindset that I'm not a quitter. I'm never going to quit, no matter what I go through. Even if I lose everything, I'm going after my dreams, because I can tell you this, that it's totally worth it. It really is. Why not live your life to its full potential? There's a quote that, and I'll try to remember it off the top of my head. There's a quote that somebody made that said, I forget how it goes. The problem in life is not that we don't live it to its full potential. It's that we wait so long to truly live it. It's that we wait so long to tap into, or no, it's the thing with life is not that it's short. It's the fact that we wait so long to live it. And that's so true. I mean, take action now. I don't care what age you are. Go after your dreams now and actually live life. Because I can tell you today that I am living life today. I'm not living somebody else's life. I'm not making somebody else's dreams come true. I'm going after my own dreams. I'm creating my own life, because I am the creator of my own life. And so are you. And you, just like I said yesterday in that video, we all have the power within us to do whatever we want to do. We are all so much more powerful than we know. So much more powerful than we know. And it's a matter of tapping into that power and creating the life of your dreams. So if you're ready to create the life of your dreams, if you're ready to finally tap into that power and to make something out of your life and to change people's lives around you and to make a difference in the world, then click that link below, guys. Get started today and let's make this happen. Let's change your life. Let's change people's lives around you. Stop suppressing the power within you, because I'm telling you something, guys, that you are harming people by suppressing that power within you. You are harming people by just conforming, by just being part of the status quo. So make a difference in the world, change your life, and release that power and show people the light inside of you. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Dave Bowen signing off.